not even on camera really, but like I just wanted to be able to share something like that with you, where like it just this moment of inspiration comes and I feel it and I hear it, and the melody comes and everything, and at that moment, at this moment, it always feels like, oh my gosh, this is the best song I've ever written, or it's about to be, and I'm so excited, and it's like an experience. Hey, so I've been kind of like working through what kinds of things I'd love to, share on this channel, and you know, I really think what it comes down to for me is that there's lots of stuff, musically that you could talk about and do, and it's all like really pretty cool. But I think for me, I love the absolute wonder of that very moment where you find a song, where something like, I still can't really explain it. And I'd love to talk to other songwriters and hear from you guys if you write or create in this way. But I love that moment where it feels like something kind of just like drops from the sky. It's crazy. I mean, the moment is really unbelievable. And so I was doing just a gear demo for this pedal, the Heartbeat by Shotmaker, just kind of like talking a little bit about how I'm using it and what I like about it, and what appealed to me about the pedal. And it's a really great pedal. But I was just talking about how it's really what the gear inspires, what a pedal or an instrument or an amplifier or an experience, whatever it is, what it inspires and that can bring to the music and creative process that really matters to me. You could do it with virtually anything, and it's just fun to be able to do it with some of these tools. I think I've mentioned, I kind of look at them like paintbrushes, different things that we use, different instruments, so on and so forth. But the thing that's super exciting is when that all really does come together, when something inspires, you to find the melody. And that's how a lot of songwriting is for me, which is that, sometimes I'm just sitting down, I'm playing on an instrument, usually the guitar, and then I just hear something. I hear it and I can't explain it, and I wish I understood it better. And all of a sudden, here comes melody, like feeling and emotion. And I was really super excited because I captured, or thought I captured, the exact moment in time. And that's happened to me so often, in songwriting. But for the first time since I'm rolling cameras now on doing some of this stuff, just naturally how like my process works in terms of making songs and stuff, I caught, or thought I caught it, the exact moment on camera, and I found out the camera wasn't rolling. So I immediately, because I almost lost the idea, which happened to me a lot before there were voice memos, before there was, your phone recorder. I was leaving voicemails for myself as a kid. Just not to lose a melodic idea that is such like a seed of a song. And for me, that's where they come from, is once I get that melodic idea, then everything else kind of like processes from that, unfolds from that, in that way. And I've got to tell you, the moment you land on, or the moment at least I land on, a melody that I am super excited about, like I did just not long ago. Literally, I was doing this demo, and I just was playing around after I had finished recording the video and the content I was doing for it, and the melody just came to me. And I got to tell you, there is something about that. Like, first of all, I like totally think it's the best song I've ever written, every single time. And it's not even written yet. It's just I had a melodic inspiration and I went for it. But the endorphins, the like, it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. And I'm so curious if other people feel that in things that they do. But for me, it's just like, it's a crazy experience. And it is really exciting. So right now I'm super excited because I've got the core elements of another new song, and it's like, that's what I love to do. It's like I am about to work on something again and try to make it as good as I possibly can make it and put all of the feeling and the emotion. And when they're brand new, that's how they are, is like, it is the purest form almost of that like emotion. There aren't even lyrics or anything. It's just all of a sudden this melody just starts coming out and you feel it, and it feels like there's just a vibration going on in the world. And it really is magical. And I wish I could do it justice in explaining. And that's why I'm hoping maybe, one of you guys can explain it better or tell me kind of how you experience it. But for me, that's kind of how the process begins. And that's where I am all over again, with this kernel of a song idea. It's really, they come together sometimes over a long period of time, but sometimes they come together really quickly. And so I have melody, I have, parts, and what I will begin to do is I'll begin to start putting it together. I'll begin to like very organically playing it and hearing it and listening to it and thinking about it and finding out what it's about. That in and of itself is a really cool journey. And then at a certain point, I'll probably start like writing the lyrics. I'll get the song down. Then I'll probably try to record it sometime soon. So I'm super excited. I have no idea what this song's going to be called, but I did capture some of the snippets when I realized that my camera had stopped recording. So you're going to hear like some snippets, and it's just a really neat experience. And so I'm going to show you what I have, and it's raw as all get out. Like, it's literally, I'm just singing in the room because I was just playing after doing this demo. I was just playing around, and that's when the ideas sometimes come. It's almost as soon as my mind gets free. I'm not thinking about work or what I have to do or anything like that. I'm not even in time. I'm just right here, right now. And all of a sudden, it's in that moment when things seem to like appear, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to play you a little bit of it. I'll piece it together, just like, because like some of it is inherently bad. I mean, that's just how it goes. But it's almost like, I almost feel like the writing process is a process of discovery and curation, and I am curating, and I will start to put it together and see what comes of it. So, hopefully, maybe this just will be the best song I ever write. So that's kind of how I always feel about them. So we'll see if that's true. But something tells me the next one will feel like that too. All right, guys. Thanks for checking it out. I hope it's is kind of interesting to you to kind of see something so fresh. It's almost like a song has just been born, but what it is there, like the essence of it. And so that's what this is kind of all about. All right, so now I got to get out of here, but like it just, I thought I had the video stopped, unfortunately, like hit the end of the recording or whatever on the camera, which really stinks, because like I thought right there that I got to kind of share exactly how some of this stuff like happens in the songwriting process. Like I was just playing along and was inspired, and like some like stuff just started happening, which was really cool. And I didn't get most of it, and now I gotta try to make sure I get this chorus. So if I don't feel it, I'm not good enough. I don't need love. If I don't let it when I'm ready enough, I don't live enough. 'Cause I don't hate it, not and never did when you lie. If you like this kind of thing, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and make sure you support live music. And if you're around at some point when we're playing, please make sure you check out 59 Watts, or you can check us out at 59watts.com, and I'll see you on the next one.